In an ancient time, when a terrible evil threatens the land, only one man can save the world.
Say what? Get out of here.
What? What's the meaning of this?
Oh, we'll just take off that broken record.
I say.
Here, hold my earrings while I take this monster down. I've got your back, darling. We just might burn down this town. Oh no, oh yeah. When you're up against a challenge and you need a helping hand, we've got an arsenal of fireballs, steel stilettos, and a cat. Oh yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Here Hold My Earrings. My name is Al, and I'm your DM today. With me are Henrietta, Laura, Daria, Sophie, and Ida. Henrietta?
Hi, I'm Henrietta. I'm from Norway, and I play Mealy, a moon elf wizard.
Laura?
I'm Laura from Germany, and I play Byleth, a tiefling wizard.
Daria?
Hi, I'm Daria. I'm from Poland, and I play a tiefling sorcerer named Zenis.
Sophie?
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Wales, and I play a human wizard named Charlotte.
I actually heard the sniffle there.
It wasn't me, though.
Oh, wasn't? Oh, okay.
No.
Ida?
Hi, I'm Ida from Sweden, and I play Lilith, a wood elf cleric.
Okay. Take it away.
Okie dokie pokey. So, we started last session off outside the tower of Vydar, Archmage of Menzoberranzan, having just killed the beholder that we had just looted for Larry. Larry is bawling his eyes out, thinking that we've earned his only chance at love. We have. We try to decide who's going to scoop the beholder's eye out for a magic ritually thing. Mealy and Byleth are far too exhausted, and Lilith isn't the most nimble, so Charlotte is left to handle it. Byleth offers Larry some consolatory words to help him feel better, and he does a little bit, especially after she eye stalk promises to help him with his profile later. So Charlotte takes a cooking pot and a knife and pries the eye free with a pop and then cleans it with prestidigitation. And we have acquired an eye, a beholder eye. We dither around trying to figure out how to store and carry it, and eventually we just decide just to put it in the bag of holding. The best solution is usually the easiest one. So then we long rest and we come up with a plan for what to do next. Before we depart the castle, Hootie hooks us up with some foodstuffs. So we follow some footprints that we find as we're traveling. And Mealy and Byleth use their familiars to keep a lookout as we're going along. And as we're moving through the underground, we start to smell decay and blood and poo-poo, which then suddenly goes away. And then we also start to hear some weird animal noises. It's a bird, it's a person, it's gnolls or hyenas, ? And Byleth stammers some ums and ahs about what they are, and then eventually says that they worship a god called Yenogu. We feel like we're being watched the whole time, but every time we look, we see nothing. And eventually Mealy just spins around and demands that they show themselves, and it works, and they pop out, or a creature pops out from behind a stalagmite, wearing a hat and an odd item of clothing. It says something in Draconic, and asks what we're doing here. We say that we've come from Vydar tower, and he asks if we know the mage, and we're like, yeah. And we say that we're looking for a caravan that's going to Menzoberranzan. And he asks us why, and we say because we want to join them for safe passage. And he says, okay, well, we'll introduce you. Well, he'll introduce us to his group, and that maybe we could join them. And he says to follow him. So we do, and he brings us to an area with some caravans and Rotha and such. The creature pulls on Lilith's hand and leads her to a small group of similarly dressed lizard creatures, and they're all sat at a small table, and he asks us if we want to play a game. It's called Humans and Houses, and he's a level 4 accountant. His name is Thuth. So we're like, no thank you, and we leave, and we walk up to some caravans and we start eavesdropping, and we hear some people saying in Undercommon, "What's taking so long? We can't go till they finish negotiations." And as we're doing our snooping, we see some people passed out as if completely drunk. But Lilith doesn't smell any alcohol or see any bottles anywhere. And people milling around seem to just be ignoring these passed out people. Charlotte does some investigations and sees that their eyelids are twitching rapidly, and a passed out half-orc is gnashing its teeth violently. She rolls it over and something falls out of its hand. It's a pipe. She sniffs it and gets dizzy and falls to the ground. Very sus. The smell is reminiscent of the black mold, and it takes away your senses. So Melee walks up to someone to find out what's going on. There's a dwarf trader and a gnome. They say, "Who are you? I don't remember you from the caravan. Haven't you seen Blackout before? It's all the rage." And orcs are passing it around. And then it's the people in the black armor who are the distributors. Are they the drow? ? And he also mentions he saw some drow traveling with an elf slave. And while we're there, Melee thinks she'll just trade away some of the hippogriff feathers, which he does in return for a silver bowl thing for drinking wine. It like circulates the air or something and lets the wine breathe. I don't know. So she trades 3 feathers for it. And the dwarfish in the bowl says you have to use prestidigitation to activate it. So with that out of the way, we go looking for the people in the dark armor. We see a slippery slope, and Melee and Lilith slip and fall down the slippery slope. Charlotte manages to scramble to safety, and Byleth just missy steps with it. And as we go further, we see a wagon of orcs, some of which are passed out. Melee starts walking up to them, and they challenge her, and she's like, "Oh, sorry, we didn't know." But they don't believe her, and they start to advance hostilely. And they're like, "You know the rules, way to the back of the caravan." Ivy does some scouting and sees some orcs and people in black armor ahead, but they are now facing towards us and all the ruckus. And she also sees a cart and a tunnel continuing on. So she just doesn't hold anything back and just immediately blasts them, the advancing orcs, with Thunderwave and knocks them all down. There's a little bit of a fracas, and Charlotte tries to intimidate them, but they all laugh at her. And that's where we left off, in a big melee, escalating melee, as usual.
Yes, as usual. Well done. Thank you very much.
I'll take 1 inspiration, please.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Help yourself. Okay. So first off, Zanice did get. She was. I believe we left it as she actually did get suckered into sitting down with the lizard folk to play houses and humans. So now she's going to rejoin the party. I think one of them might have let you play with their character. There was a level 5 store manager that was in a life and death encounter with a level 10 Karen, complaining about returning some items. Suppose Zanice could roll a charisma check to see if she manages to assuage the unhappy customer and prevent a full refund, or even worse, a bad review on Yelp.
21?
Wow. Sure. Yeah. The Karen is so thrilled by the personalized customer service that not only does she not return the product, she actually leaves a positive review of the store and names your character as the reason why she's going to come back and buy more things in the future. You level up, and the lizard folk are suitably impressed, considering it's your first time out playing houses and with them. But you hear the screams of your party members, and you realize you've got to get going, and they all bid you adieu. Wish you bon chance and see you on your way.
I think I should change my profession. Where should I
Okay.
put myself?
Yeah, let's say you're so basically you guys came in through this door here, all the way in the upper left-hand corner. You encountered the lizard folk there. The party then proceeded through from behind the caravan, and then this is kind of a ravine that you have to climb down. It's not that deep. It's deep enough that it is a bit of a problem for the wagons, but the wagons can get through it. Although there are also signs that some of the wagons didn't make it. They've broken down, or bits and pieces have broken off. So I guess you could say you're somewhere around here. Shall we just say you're someplace just out of sight, so you can decide how you enter the combat? Something like here on the corner. Once you move around the corner, you, without even moving up to the party, you have some line of sight on some of them. So there's orcs here, right here, etc. And then there's a bunch over here that you probably can't see from that angle. Yeah. And if you want to roll your initiative as well, you can add it to the initiative tracker. There you go. We'll see you going behind Violet since you're coming a little bit later. Okay. And that's Ivy, isn't it? Okay, so it's Ivy's turn.
I still don't know if we wanna attack them. But I guess could Ivy help take the help action to hit easier for this guy, maybe?
I didn't quite hear everything you said. Ivy, you want Ivy to take the help action to do what?
Yeah, so that to maybe give disadvantage to him.
Disadvantage.
Or is it just to give advantage to another
Yeah, you
character?
can't. Yeah, you
Mm.
can't. I don't. Yeah, I don't think you can do. Can you do?
Mm. I think I just give advantage to a player that attacks this one then, if that's how that works. Like maybe Ivy can distract the orc a bit.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, which work? This one?
No, this one.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Why don't you move Ivy next to it? All
Like
right.
this?
Sure.
Okay.
Just so I can keep track of it.
Mhm.
All right, Mealy.
Yes. This guy is prone, right? The one with the green dots.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I am going to.
I'll be honest, I
use
don't remember why he's prone.
He wanted to shove us and then fell.
Oh, he fell down himself. All right.
What a dummy.
You said it.
I am going to use my booming blade as a
Ooh.
bonus action, and then hit him with my dagger. No, short sword. Because I actually got a short sword from Gauntlegrim to change out the Sulphurous dagger.
Okay.
Because I wanted to return it to Mulhoran. So I got a short sword from Gauntlegrim before I left.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that one with my booming blade as a bonus action.
Sounds good.
16.
Against the orc?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that is gonna hit.
So he takes 14 damage now, and if he moves, he takes 11 more.
Very nice. Was he injured that?
I don't think so. I only think the 3 in front of Lilith was, because she thunder waved them.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. But only if he moves, though. If he doesn't move, and he's
Yeah, if he stands still, he doesn't take the 11, but he
and I
still
think
takes the 14.
and I think standing up counts as not moving.
No, it's. I think you have to move more than 5 feet.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Very good. And yeah, it's the Revenge of the Owls.
Yeah. Ria's just gonna fly a little bit away, I think. Yeah, he's just gonna watch.
Okay. And Byleth?
Yeah.
I would get flanking only if I went to here, right?
Yes,
Okay.
assuming you don't want to exit out of somebody's range.
Makes sense. Then I think I will stay here and I'll just attack with the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With a
This
dagger?
one. Yeah. Because I only have Told the Dead, and that's so loud. I don't want everyone to hear.
You have
So
magic missile, don't you?
yeah, but I don't know.
Seems like
Pew
a
pew
waste.
pew.
I'll just attack with the dagger. Boop. Oh,
What you got?
24
Oh my
Wow.
for
gosh.
5 damage.
Wow.
Have you been to jail before?
You mean like because she's
Huh.
good at shivving people?
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
Okay.
And I'll just
Uh,
stay there.
yeah. Well, the good news is that after you shiv him like that, he literally just dies.
Oh my
Ah.
gosh.
Blood just comes spurting out of his neck. It just covers you completely. He was already on the ground, and now he's just sort of bleeding out, and he's desperately holding onto the side of his neck, trying to stop the flow of blood, but it's futile, right? So you just see it pumping out, just filling the entire floor around him with his thick, dark life essence, and that's it. And you watch as the light slowly goes out of his eyes.
Well,
Sorry.
Charlotte is
started
horrified,
it.
but also very impressed.
He had 3 children.
Oh no.
He was a regular singer in the temple choir for Groomish.
Let us pass. Well, okay.
All right, well done, Zanice. You're up.
I will move to here. Then firebolt this one.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit him.
17.
It was this one you said, right?
This one.
Yeah.
Next
Okay.
to Charlotte, yeah. And then he's not dead, is he?
No, he looks very, very badly injured. Looks
That's
pretty
good.
close.
Then I'm going to quicken spell, bonus action, pew pew pew. The same one.
Okay. Wow.
Pew.
You don't have twin spell?
It doesn't work for magic missile.
No, but for firebolt.
It works. I had, but
Pew pew pew
too
is so
much
cool.
sorcery points.
Okay.
For both. And spew.
Well, the first magic missile finishes him off.
So the next 2 for this one.
Okay. 7 points. Yep. The magical darts strike the second one in the chest, and you see him stagger back a little bit. He howls in fury and pain, wondering where you came from. Okay, Lilith.
I'm gonna use Word of Radiance to hit the 3 orcs in front of me.
Oh wow, post it. Okay. Okay.
11, 5, and 15.
Okay,
Do you still hear people coming closer?
Well, let me deal with this. So the first 2 both get hit. The third one doesn't seem to be affected by it. What's your passive perception?
17.
Yeah, so it's a bit hard to tell, right? Because now you're literally in the middle of battle. There's armor screaming of dead, dying people. Obviously the orcs shouting. There is more noise coming from the hallway, from the tunnel that you can't fully see because it's too far away for you, or around a corner. I think at this stage it's probably a bit hard to discern if they're coming towards you or not.
Okay.
But it's definitely the case that there are more people down there.
Yeah.
Okay, Charlotte.
I want to pew 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 the one in front of me.
Okay,
Here I go.
good luck.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yes, and with the third one, the
Yeah.
orc also dies.
And I want to use my bonus action to try and telekinetically push this one.
Okay.
And this is his save. It's a strength save. Hiya. He got 11.
Yeah. Was it? Sorry, which one was it? This one at the bottom.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's gonna go back
5 feet.
5 feet.
Yay.
He staggers back. All done.
And then I'll move up
Yeah.
here.
Okay. So I just posted. This is just the scene that you guys saw before you. It's for Daria's benefit. You guys rocked up on before everything kicked off. Okay, so there's 4 orcs left. 3 of them are badly. They appear to be badly injured. You hear more shouting from down the tunnel, as I said. You see some shadowy figures emerge from further back, and you realize, yes, there are additional reinforcements on their way, it seems. Whoever was part of the conversation down there that you could hear is coming. And as they get near enough, they're all in the back there. They pull out crossbows, light crossbows, and they fire at various party members. Some of them look rather simplistic. There's one that looks a little bit tougher, slightly better armor. Maybe even a bit of a leader's mien. Okay, so 1, 2. I guess Lilith and Mealy are the ones in the front there for the guys shooting from behind. So, and Mealy's using her blade song, right?
Yep.
Okay. So they're going to go after. I guess we'll split it evenly between Mealy and Lilith, and we'll see what happens with the leader in a second. So Henrietta and Ida, why don't you roll 1 each for the other against the other person? Oh, nice. Okay, those both miss, and then Laura, you roll against Mealy. Daria, you roll against Lilith. Wow. Okay. These guys are about as accurate as stormtroopers. The leader in the back shouts. He seems to turn around behind him and then shouts, "They're just interlopers. Come and help us and we'll finish this thing." The 4 orcs in the front are also going to have a go, although this one, having been pushed back, is going to come around and try to just move these out of the way just to clear up some space. We'll try to have a cut at Mealy with advantage. So, Soph, do you want to roll that one with advantage for this guy?
Okie dokie. Hiya.
Okay, so that's gonna hit, I think.
Mhm.
That'll be 8 points. These 2 are also gonna go for Lilith. You know what? Let's just roll a quick check because they're all pretty badly damaged. Henrietta, Laura, and Daria, would you roll a d20 each? See if these guys break ranks. Okay, so the first one turns around and disengages and then peels off, running past his friends. But the other two, they managed to tough it out. They stay. This one's going to attack. I guess they'll both attack melee because Lilith didn't do quite that much last turn, right? Daria and Sophie, why don't you roll an attack each on melee?
On who?
Melee?
Okay. Oh, poor Melee. She's really getting it.
Well, she also looks like an easier target because she's twirling her blade around, but first of all, they're both elves, so that there's no difference there. But one of them is wearing a lot of armor and carrying a shield. That's not so easy. The other one looks like a pretty easy target, right? So
I rolled 18.
okay. What is Melee's armor class now?
me. 17. I'm gonna try and negate one of them at least with a shield. So now it's 22.
Okay. Well, the shield would affect all of them, so
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna take the 18. But
yeah. So it'll be 22. Yeah, so one of them does get through. And that'll be another. We'll call that one 7.
so much math.
But you can roll a d20 to see if the guys in the back come forward.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And from the back, you hear more shouting, but you don't see anything just yet. Okay, Ivy.
I think Ivy's also just gonna use the flyby feature and stand back for now. So that, I don't know, we might need her for distributing good berries or something. So she's
Sure.
gonna go back and also take the dodge action. Can't hurt.
All right, Mealy.
Yes. I am going to, let's see. So 5 feet line, lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Should get
Not
hit
messing
some of
around.
them at least. No, they keep hitting me.
Yeah. So it's 5 feet wide, just to be clear. So you're going to get, you can get 3, maybe 4 if I'm generous about the line.
Yeah, 4 is fine. It's 5 feet, so it should. I want to get to the head orc, so I'm going to kind of aim.
Okay. Yeah.
That
So I'll say you can get 4 of them.
Okay. So let's see. 4d20s. Oh. Well, 2 save and 2 don't, I guess.
Yeah, looks like it. Well, the good news is the first one is pretty weak, so he gets crispy crittered even though he saved. The second one is going to save, but it looks very, very seriously injured. Third one is going to be fried. And the fourth one, although he does not seem to save, he is still standing. It's funny how, like, Shocking Grasp does have some contingency for disadvantage if you're wearing metal armor, I think it is. But Lightning Bolt, despite it being the same damage type and more powerful, doesn't. So I don't know. I guess it would be too. I mean, from the beginning, it never was. So I guess they just kind of kept that tradition. Okay, well done.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Rua.
He's gonna stay.
Okay. All right, Byleth.
I wanna. Can I go here? Or is that too
Go
far?
where?
Like from here to here?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Sophie's drawing a fireball, and I was like, where are you trying to go to?
I can see that. Whoops.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
I don't think it makes a difference, honestly, because I just wanted to cast oh, now I wanted to cast Magic Missile at this one first.
Okay.
Pew.
Yes. So with the third magic missile, that orc also collapses dead.
All right. Very nice. And I want to go behind a little bit. To here.
Mhm.
And that's it.
So I think for this one, Daria, I don't think Zanice can see the guys over here. I feel like this is a bit of a wall on
Yeah.
these two sides. But you could just come around if you wanted to. Like from anywhere from like around here, you can probably get like some line of sight.
Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna magic missile this one.
Yeah. He's untouched. Makes sense.
Pew, pew, and pew.
Okay. Yeah, all three strike, and that one also howls in pain, but he looks pretty healthy still, relatively. Movement? No movement.
No, that's it.
All right. How does Lilith, the wood elf, feel about orcs? Does
Well,
she
she
think?
hates orcs.
Yeah, a lot
And,
of elves do, right?
but she also finds some of them fascinating because
Yeah,
orcs was kind of the reason she fell in love with Talos.
yeah. Maybe a shared interest in religion.
Yeah.
Does she try to
Ah,
convert any of them?
no.
Brothers, hear me.
Can I move here?
So I'm gonna say that, like in this area, this becomes sort of like a little mini ravine. It kind of falls off. So you could climb down and climb back up, but it would be a little bit of a challenge. And you'd
I
have
thought
to.
we had gone up to the edge from the beginning.
Sorry, what edge?
Oh, like to the flat line, or like we weren't down hills anymore, right?
No, you're not. But I'm saying this bit is.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know how like sometimes if you're walking someplace that's a bit open, it looks reasonably flat, but then suddenly you realize there's obviously some sort of flash flooding that comes through here every once in a while. And the earth is just worn away.
Mm.
So you can get down there, but you'd have to climb back up. And and it doesn't look 100% guaranteed that you can do it easily. If you fail to do so, you'll be standing below the level of the orc in front of you, and that would give them advantage on attacks.
Mhm.
But you could come
Okay.
around this way if you want to,
Okay.
climbing over the dead bodies.
I'm gonna try to get around that way.
Okay. That'll be a simple check.
Yeah. What kind of check is it?
Acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, okay. You scrabble up and then you lose your footing and you slide back down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say you're down here since you were trying to get up there. You tried to go in this direction, presumably, and then you slid right back down again to the bottom. You don't take any damage.
Okay.
And you don't fall down either. Okay. Charlie.
Okay. I'm a tidal wave these motherfuckers.
Oh my God. Much language for such a young lady.
But I'm going to use my special Order of the Scribes. I can't remember if it's the spellbook or the quill. It's the spellbook. I use my spellbook to change the damage type. Wait. Yes, damage type to lightning. Because I want to get in on this lightning action. So, oh, I need to do tidal wave as an attack, not as a thing.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I can get all of them, right?
I was just double checking. So 30 feet long. Yeah, it looks like if you're yeah.
Great. And that's a lightning tidal wave. So 1,
It
2,
sounds
3,
out of
4,
sight.
5. Oh gosh, advanced rolling.
Well, this one's gonna
1,
be dead.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And the DC is 14.
Uh-huh.
For half damage if you pass.
Why is it so low? It seems like that's too low.
Mm.
8 plus... What's your intelligence again?
Oh, it's 17.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's possible. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Okay. Well, the good news is 2 of them automatically get wiped out just because they were so injured.
Wahaha.
Yes. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Tremble before the might of Talos.
Actually, you know what? All of them get wiped out except for the leader.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Okay.
And then I want to use my bonus action to push the one closest to me away with my telekinetic powers.
Okay.
And this is his save. Yeah. Oh, he passes.
But isn't it a cantrip? You can't do a cantrip if you cast a leveled spell, can you?
Yes,
Have I just lost my mind?
you have.
Sorry.
You can't cast another leveled spell.
Oh. I've been up since 2. Okay.
That's
Oh
fine.
gosh.
Yeah. I was going to go back to sleep, but I didn't.
Would you like some ASMR?
No, thank you.
Oh.
I was like, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah. I just find that stuff kind of weird. People who
Do
aren't
you?
artists.
I love ASMR.
Like there's one where like there's a Rottweiler chewing on bones, and I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, those are gross.
Okay, so he manages to resist your telekinetic push, and we are at the top of the order with Ivy. Most of the orcs seem to be. Oh, sorry. No, we are not at the top of the order because the orcs haven't gone yet. Okay, so whoopsie. Yeah. So this one is going to disengage and run since everybody else is dead, and you guys just showed that you're like uber powerful. You're not just a bunch of teenagers showing up in a green van. But he's going to run. I guess he'll try to run past. Well, I guess he's disengaging, so he'll run past. He'll try to run past everybody, and let's see if he can actually get there. So I guess if he falls, he won't. Sophie, do you want to roll a dex check for this guy? Or strength check, maybe?
Is that just general D20?
Yeah, just D20. Thanks. Okay, so he
16.
scrabbles up pretty easily. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll call it there. And then this one is also going to run for it. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so that one's dashing. Oh, I went too far with the first one because he was disengaging, so that's his action, so he can't dash as well. So he only makes it to the top of the lip, basically. Okay, Ivy.
Ivy's just gonna chill. Talk to Rua about life and stuff.
I can't imagine a more boring conversation than two owls talking about.
What? No, it's probably super cute.
I saw you hiding in the moss today. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I saw you hiding in the moss. That was such a cute saying. Okay. All right, Neely.
I kind of want to follow.
Yeah, nothing bad could possibly happen of chasing some guy down a random dark corridor that you don't know
No.
what's down there.
Well, I can still reach this guy.
Mm-hmm. You can.
So I'm gonna run after him.
Okay. Just give me a
Let's
roll to
see.
make sure you don't slip and fall back down.
Dexterity.
Sure.
I got advantage on dexterity checks while I have Blade Song up. So let's see. That's a save. Acrobatics then. Check. Let's see. There you go.
Oh,
19.
yeah. If it wasn't for your blade song.
Would have fallen on my face.
Yeah.
So, bloop, over there, and another booming blade.
Okay.
14.
Okay. Well, it's not going to work on him.
Oh, well.
14's not going to hit. Sorry, were you saying something?
No, that's just
Yeah. All right. Does Rua say something back with respect to whatever Ivy's wittering on about, or?
I think he's gonna ask her how it was to be with Hootie. Because he was in his own plane when she was with Hootie.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How does Ivy respond?
Oh, she'd probably say that was the best thing ever.
Yeah,
And
I was
she
thinking.
learned so much about life and love and magical stuff. And she'll forever swoon about it.
I feel like there's some furry who's going to listen to this episode and get all excited.
Oh no.
Okay. All right, moving right along. Violet.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to here and I'm gonna try to entangle the last guy because I don't know if I wanna kill him. I don't know, maybe it could be valuable. But yeah, with my rope of entanglement. So I think it's just a DC 15.
Mm-hmm.
I will roll
Okay.
12 naturally.
Yeah, the rope. You throw the rope at him, and it wraps around his legs and his ankles all the way up to his waist, and he comes to a complete stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, Zanice. The action's moving away from you now. You're going to have to come down there. And so this whole area is kind of a slippery, slopey bit. And then it gets sharper as you come back out the bottom, which is approximately where I did the kink in the line. But it's still not crazy sharp. It's like I said before, it's enough. It's just gentle enough that the wagons can go down and up.
Okay, I will try to move.
Okay. So it's all normal basically until you get to the ledge where everybody's kind of piled up and they keep slipping in backwards. Some of them keep slipping.
I will move to here.
Okay.
And cast Firebolt.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
for
Yeah,
5.
that will hit. And you sear him in the back. The whole place smells like bacon all of a sudden. Anything else for Zanice?
No, that's it.
And as Zanice is casting Firebolt, she notices that there's like a large pile of ancient looking bones sort of half revealed in the bottom portion of this little ravine down there. Okay, Lilith.
Yes, I want to try to climb up again.
Okay.
Well, it's not my best. Got a 9.
I was going to say, I think maybe you're supposed to even have disadvantage because you're wearing heavy armor, aren't you? But it doesn't matter. It's worked out all right. Yeah, you just sort of climb up and then you slide back down and you lose your footing. Frustrating, though.
Very.
Okay. Charlotte.
Let's see. I'm just gonna magic missile the guy.
Overconfidence.
Why fix what isn't broke? Pew! Pew!
That's true.
Pew!
Okay, so the second one is enough to finish him off, but there's no valid third target.
I'll summon into the sky as a firework. Victory firework.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Okay, so the orcs are all dead. You hear more sounds coming from the tunnel that you cannot see down. Although I guess technically Mealy might be able to see. Nope, she can't quite see. I'll pull it out a little bit more just so you can see some more stuff. But it's somewhat limited. Okay. Ivy.
Um, I guess Ivy could look further, but maybe also. Oh,
You
that's
sound
all
unsure.
she could see, right?
What's her? She has dark vision, right?
Yes, 60
Mm-hmm.
feet. No, 120 feet. Well, she's so cool.
No.
So 120 feet dark vision.
Okay.
And I guess, yeah, maybe she could just I don't know if I would see it. I don't think so. So maybe she could just telepathically tell me if she sees any danger.
Okay. None that she can see. What's her perception? Passive perception. 12, 14.
13.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't see anything other than the wagon. Around the wagon are obvious signs of an encampment, right? There's like equipment, backpacks, bedrolls, a small fire that has a spit on it, and there's some nondescript small animal, burning slowly on above the fire, dripping a little bit of grease. Ivy doesn't see any specific immediate threat.
Right.
Okay, Mealy.
I'm just gonna ask the group, should we follow and kill the rest?
Yeah. If I come up from this slippery hill.
Uh,
I don't know if we can talk it out. That would be fine for me too.
Talk it out. Seems a bit late now.
Yeah. I don't know.
You just slaughtered a whole bunch of people. I just want to talk.
Yeah. Well, they started it.
Yeah. Again,
With a bit of
self-defense.
intimidation. Yeah.
I feel like grabbing somebody's arm and then murdering everybody is a little bit different.
Mm,
All right.
well.
I can't imagine what would happen if we went to Starbucks and I accidentally took your coffee.
Yeah, well. They would get a chance to live, if we talked first.
Okay. Okay. Is it really Neely's turn?
Yeah, that's my turn, asking the group.
Oh, right. Anybody else want to respond? Okay. Rua.
It's gonna stay.
Okay. Violet.
I'm gonna take. Oh, I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think so. The rope comes back. No.
What?
I would like to get the rope back. I think I might have to climb first, so I do that
Okay.
with a dexterity check. Boop.
Yeah. You scramble up
Sweetie.
easily this time. Having done it a few times, you kind of figured it out now.
Yeah. And then I'll just take the rope back, and that was climbing my action.
I'll say that it's your movement, but you used up
Okay.
half your movement to get up there.
Okay. Maybe I could just. Oh, do they have anything? I want to loot this body.
A gold
Catherine.
cock ring. No.
Oh.
I mean, how thoroughly do you want to look? I mean, you could just right, like even if we're not talking about like dirty jokes, I mean, they're wearing armor, they've got clothes on. Yes, there may be things
Yeah.
that look like pouches, but it's not obvious. They've got weapons.
Oh.
You don't. I mean, if you're gonna do a really thorough check, it's gonna take at least a few minutes, right?
Yeah. I guess it's just what 6 seconds allow. Maybe, I mean, you just said
All right.
it isn't obvious, but maybe there's something that is like kind of obvious, or you can see some
Sure.
things where you could
All
look
right.
in pouches.
Okay. Well, why don't you give me a perception check? 'Cause you're not doing investigation. You're basically taking a quick cursory look at them as they lay on the ground dead.
10.
Okay. Uh, obviously they've got some weapons. Um, you you do see that the one laying next to you, right at your, that you basically climbed over to get up here, right?
Uh-huh.
That one's got a little black leather pouch dangling from his neck on some what appear to be leather thongs, like little leather um, strings.
Hmm.
And you don't know what's in it yet because you haven't opened it, but usually people who put things around their neck, it's there for a reason.
Okay. I don't think I can open it this turn, right?
Yeah, you can, like free item interaction
Oh,
if you want.
ha. Then I'll do that.
Okay. Uh, as you enthusiastically pull the pouch open, are you removing it from his neck or are you just kneeling down to
Um,
open it?
I'd remove it, I think.
Okay. So as you remove it from his neck and then or I guess it's now because it's a corpse, and then you open the pouch, give me a constitution check.
14?
Okay. You fall to the ground,
Oh, right.
dizzy, and you can't see clearly. Uh, the smell of that familiar smell of that mold seems to overpower you briefly, and you're completely disoriented.
Oh no. Okay,
But
okay.
but before you completely collapse on the ground, you're not unconscious. You're conscious. You're just disoriented for at least for now.
Oh,
But there
okay.
is also what appears to be like a small lump or ball or something of a dark black sticky substance that gets on your fingers as you open the pouch. And the rest of you just see Byleth greedily pulling the pouch open and then just kind of standing there and then just like leans slightly to the side and just collapses.
Well, okay.
Timber. Okay, Zanice.
I'm gone for 1 week and Byleth already does drugs. Oh my god. I'm going to move a little bit closer to here.
To what? Oh, okay, to the party. Uh-huh. Okay.
And
All
that's
right.
it.
That's it. No action.
No.
You're not going to move your full move either.
No.
Okay. So just to be clear, like around here where you and Charlotte are, I'm going to say, and Lilith, I'm going to say that it's just deep enough that you would have cover from something. If there was something being fired from down this tunnel, it's just deep enough, and there's angles and things that you would have full cover standing up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Lilith.
Well, can I use some pitons or something?
Piton, only if you say it. Piton. That
Pitons?
nasally. There you go. Okay. Very good.
To try and get some better grip when I climb up.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it'll take you an action to
Yeah, yeah.
properly uh, uh, do it, but yeah, go ahead. You'll have advantage on your check.
Okay. Do I do a check the next round?
I'll say that the climbing is the half the movement, just like with everybody else, but you use up your action instead of having to reserve your action,
Okay.
and that'll include your free item interaction. So you
12.
don't slip back down. That's the benefit of having the piton, but you don't make it all the way up either. You just manage to sort of get halfway there.
Mhm.
Okay. So you don't manage to climb all the way up.
Okay.
All right, Charlotte.
Okay. I'd like to join the party. Do I need to roll to get on top of this or climb over it or something?
Everybody else has to, but you don't.
Yay! Thank you. I knew it.
Of course you
So,
have to.
so what is it, like a dex save or something?
Yeah,
Acrobatics.
acrobatics if you want.
Let's see. Sure,
Yes.
acrobatics it
You're
is.
you're so special, Sophie.
I'm going to use my inspiration as well, because why not?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even
Yes.
need it.
Yeah, you not only do you scrabble up without any difficulty, you even manage to do so without dragging the train of your gown through any of the muck.
Oh, I'm just that good. And
Yeah, you
heels, no
just are.
less.
And heels no less. Your tiara stays completely in place. Not a strand of hair out of place. Okay. You don't hear anything, and you don't see anything. And it'll be Ivy's turn again.
I don't want Ivy to get herself in danger, so I think she's just gonna stay here with me.
Okay. Mealy.
I think it's going to be dangerous peeking through the hallway.
Why would you say that?
I think I'm going to give Lilith the help action. Well, she already has advantage, doesn't she? With the pitons.
I mean, that's a bit metagaming, but yeah, you saw her manage to you saw her literally put the things on her feet and then scrabble up to the top without scrabble halfway up without sliding back down. So
yeah, and with my 8 strength, I don't think I'd be able to drag her up anyway. So I think I'm just going to move over here and take the dodge action, just in case someone tries to shoot at me or something.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Rua.
He's gonna stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lilith.
I wanna stand up. If I can, right?
Let's have a Constitution save.
No. Okay.
All right, she fell over.
And you're just
9.
like, she's not like completely out of it, but she starts mumbling some complete rubbish about tea and yogurt, and sort of channeling the last image that Ivy had of Hootie, so soft, the feathers so strong, and the rest of you are just like, what the hell is she thinking? All right, Zanice.
I'm going to move. Or try to move next to Byleth.
Okay, so it's this bit here that necessitates a dex or acrobatics check.
21.
Wow. And as you pass Byleth, do you like look down at her stupefied, prone body and with a judgmental glare?
Don't do drug, kids. Don't do drugs.
Exactly. Yeah. Very good. All right.
Do I still have advantage on my acrobatics check?
Sure. I mean, you still have the crampons on or the
Yep.
pitons. Yeah, I think it's the crampons you're looking for. Pitons are the actual, like, the spikes.
Mm.
But yeah.
20.
Okay. Yeah, now you scrabble all the way up.
Yay. Finally.
You're going to keep them on your shoes, or you're going to take them
No,
off?
I'm gonna take them off.
Okay. That'll be another action. But you store them away. Anything else you want to do? You can put yourself at the top of the ledge someplace near the wagon or... Okay.
I'm gonna be there. Don't want to be too close to Violet and her drugs.
Yeah. What a waste. She had so much potential. All right, Charlotte.
I'll just hop on down, mosey on up to my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just say,
You
how
step over
likely...
Violet's body.
Yes, I lift up my skirt and delicately step over her.
And she's just
I'll
like
just
laying on the
stay
ground,
here.
rolling back and forth, drooling,
I'm just one of the many.
Convulsing.
convulsing. A little bit of white foam coming out of her mouth, like
Oh god.
Yes.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh my gosh. No, I'll say, how likely do you think it is that they'll bring us to Menzoberranzan now? That we keep the militia.
Well, So you say this to the party, do you?
Yes.
That's your action. Okay, yeah. So anybody have
Yep.
any opinions they want to share, other than Violet, who she might have some insight. You could give it a random roll. You never know. Drug-induced clarity. It's not peyotes, but no. Nobody has an opinion.
They'll just stare at me blankly.
Yeah.
Blink, blink.
Oh no.
Well, I thought so. I thought as much.
I guess that depends on how we proceed. Sinise could intimidate them to do it. I don't know.
Okay. Interesting
I'm
thought.
convinced.
Okay, there's still no visible sign. Whatever is going on back there, you can't see or hear anything. It's a little bit early, but oh my God, I need some coffee. So I'm going to go get some coffee now. We're going to take our break a few minutes early.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hi, we hope you're enjoying this episode, and if so, please like and subscribe. And remember, the next time your DM says, roll initiative, yell back,
Here.
Hold my earrings.
Here, my earrings.
This is good. I think we only need this take.
Okay, so yeah, you're at the top of the order again. What do you guys want to do? Ivy.
Can Ivy somehow help me get up? I don't
I mean,
know.
there's no limitation, but the
but-
practical aspects of a small, like 2-pound owl helping a 100 and,
Yeah. Maybe it would be more like vocal, like a sports coach. Like, you can do it. If you don't do it, then you won't get yogurt later, and you'll be the shame of the group. Ah! That's what Ivy would say.
Oh.
the squawking definitely helps.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give her a roll.
What role? For me?
Well, sorry, who you're helping?
Ivy's helping Violet.
Right. Well, I guess it'll be Violet's turn.
Okay.
Mealy.
I think I want to see where this goes, so I'm just gonna stand and look at Ivy and Violet, and also kind of take the dodge action chemically.
So you're just standing there out of like morbid curiosity.
Yeah, just okay.
Never mind the potential threat coming from the opposite direction.
No, I'm going to take the dodge action and kind of, yeah.
So you're looking behind. You're looking behind you at Ivy and Byleth, but you're also like running around in place to like just making random like ducking motions so that if somebody is targeting you that you cannot see, they'll just have a slightly harder time to actually hit you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand and kind of back and forth, up and down.
The rest of
Well,
you
it's
watch
meta.
as Mia Lee looks like she's just completely gone mad.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mia Lee going mad, so who is out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, everybody's in roll 20. Okay. Okay, good. And does Rua want
He's
to help?
gonna he can stand over Byleth and kind of just flap his wings to give her some air and kind of cool air. Maybe that will wake her up.
Okay. I mean, if Rua wants to try to use his action to actually try to wake her up, you could, I suppose.
Sure, he can use his action to kind of blow fan air into her face and kind of peck her at her nose or something, or her horns, so it's echo sound in her head.
That definitely sounds painful. Bird eating your nose while you're passing out.
Not eating. Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you. I'll let Byleth roll with disadvantage initially, and then when Byleth is rolling for herself, if she doesn't make it this time and she's rolling for herself, she'll have advantage with Ivy.
Okay. Is it a Constitution save?
Yeah, it's still a Constitution save.
All right. 14.
No. You rolled 15 before. Okay, but now you get to go with advantage,
I'll do it this time, guys.
which just comes out as
17.
you're all good. Yeah, and you finally do wake up. You do sort of snap out of the stupor. You know, the perhaps the fanning, the sequential fanning of your face by two different familiars in bird form has helped circulate some air and maybe just gave you a little bit of extra impetus. You awaken, your mind starts to clear again. You kind of regain some semblance of self-control, and you look, of course, up at everybody because you're passed out on the floor, or not passed out, but you're on the floor. You are, you feel initially quite euphoric, but it quickly drops, and now you feel much worse, much more depressed than you did at any time recently.
Oh no.
As in, you haven't felt this bad for quite some time. And you realize that whatever this drug is, it's both addictive because it makes you feel good, but also once you come off of it, the after effects are so severe that people would want to use it again or find some other means to raise their emotional state, even just to get back to normal. And that's your deep insight from having been exposed to it. Okay, so that'll be your turn, is just snapping out of it. You're still on the floor. Zanice.
I'm gonna ask Vyleth, are you okay?
What is it all for, guys? I don't really know.
Yeah, we are definitely gonna
Isn't it
have
all
a
useless?
talk before we rest, next rest, about your drug usage. Oh my god. And I'm going to move here.
I'm deeply cynical. Okay, very good. Lilith.
Yes. I'm gonna move closer to Miali.
Okay.
You go first.
Said lady in armor and shield.
Yeah,
The healer and
it's a
armor and
bloody
shield.
wizard.
And you don't need to do anything for the blade song, right? It just goes for like a minute, but it's not like rage where you have to keep doing something specifically.
No.
Okay.
Just a minute. Yeah. Maybe after this one round left or something. So I think I have to renew it if we are going to battle.
Right. And Mia, and for the rest of you, Mia just looks like she's standing there, kind of half crouched, but this short sword of hers just keeps whirring around her head, and she's dancing around in a circle. And there's nobody there, right? But she looks like she's having a fight with an invisible enemy, or she's also lost her mind. Okay, Charlotte.
Okay. Let's see. Where can I go? I want to.
Anywhere you want, Charlotte. Your imagination is the limit.
Have
you ever traveled a rainbow?
I'd like to sneak.
Oh my God. Jesus. Gotta tone you down a little. How do I adjust the sound for one person?
Hang on, I'll turn my volume down.
No. I'm just teasing you. It's okay. We find it quite entertaining. The royal we. Okay, so you're moving up a little bit. Now you don't have dark vision, right? You've got the glass, the goggles. But they're 60 feet, right? Yeah. So you don't. So you only see up to here, which is just past the actual wagon. But you don't actually see anything. You can't even see the wall back there, even though I've opened it up because that's what the owls could see when they were flying around. You can't actually see anything past that. And as far as you can tell, it all looks empty. Okay, Ivy.
I think Ivy's also gonna start traveling with the group.
Mm-hmm.
And also gonna take the dodge action.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So she's just standing there. She's not going her full distance.
I don't want her to be a target, so maybe she
Sure.
could go a little bit further. Maybe she could go like next to Charlotte.
Okay. All right, Mealy.
Okay. Let's see. We still can't see kind of past the cart, right? See what's there.
None of the none of the humanoids can. Though obviously the owls can.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna make a.
I mean, just to be clear, the cart is actually physically here. I've just put this image here to remind us what it is. But beyond this cart, there's nothing except empty corridor that you can see.
Okay. I am going to run up to the cart and looking while I run, and then I'm going to hide behind the cart. Try to see if I can see anything while I'm running past.
Okay.
So I can't see any people or anything, right?
So when you say you're running, you mean you're just moving at your normal speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you do that, you mean, and you're referring to looking sideways, like left and right type of thing.
Yeah, and kind of try to see also kind of past, because I haven't seen through Rua's eyes. I haven't seen kind of what the layout is. So I'm just looking at the layout as I run up to the cart. Yeah.
Yeah. So from your new vantage point, you can see the back wall.
Okay.
Which I think you guys can all see already. And you also notice that this is actually a varied chamber with lots of changes in elevation. So this bit, similar to the ravine earlier, it kind of slopes off a little bit. But it's much more gentle. And you can see that this is sort of the beginning of where that little ditch forms. But this is, just a wall, right? Just there's no through access. You can't see through it or over it. It's not clear what caused it, whether it's tectonic or water or lava or something else. You don't what's your passive perception again?
14.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anything, except when you get to the actual wagon itself. Aside from all the things I described before, like backpacks, small spit with an animal roasting on it. In the back of the wagon, you see loads of crates and several large barrels that appear sealed, as well as a few smaller casks. So like a barrel, basically, but very, very small. Like the kind you might have seen before when you were stopping in someplace at like Gauntle Grim or a fancy inn, and they sometimes had these little casks of very, very fancy wine or something in the back of the cart. And the crates include longer crates that are almost 5 feet long each, and then smaller wooden boxes that seem to be much shorter and entirely square, as opposed to some of the crates being a bit rectangular in certain dimensions. Hey, Rua.
I think he's gonna dash and come up next to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Violet.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up if I can do that.
Yeah, you definitely can now. So what are you doing with the pouch?
Is it empty?
No, you opened it and then you touched some of the stuff that was in the pouch when you opened, like if you pulled it at the lip, right? There was some residue around the edge of the lip of the pouch. Presumably when you fell, you dropped the pouch and it's on the floor now.
Oh. I try to stealthily take the pouch with me.
You don't mean
and
stealthily, you just mean carefully
Just
to avoid being poisoned again.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Not like
Think so.
nobody's gonna know.
Well, maybe.
Oh no, she's really becoming a drug addict,
Oh my.
hiding out in the
I mean,
loo.
since Denise said that about the talk later. So both
Okay.
carefully and a bit stealthily.
Okay. And so what are you doing with it now that you've picked it up again, is what you're saying?
Mhm.
Okay. And how are you carrying it?
Maybe would it be a bad idea to just put it in my backpack?
Okay.
I guess I'd just do that.
Okay. Yeah, so
Maybe there are like smaller pouches inside the bag where I could put it. Like I don't know.
I could say that's possible. Yeah.
Just don't throw it in there, just be a bit careful with it.
And you stop to take a long long rest. Sorry, I'm very tired. You stop to take a long rest, and then you reach into the backpack, and then you accidentally brush against the pouch, and you collapse again.
Well,
No.
who knows? And I'll also go after you guys with 15 feet.
Okay. All right. Zanice.
Did I hear her doing that?
Doing what?
Or hiding the pouch?
Oh, well, I guess you could have a perception check to see if you noticed her trying to sneak it into.
No. Shit.
Sneaky.
He was very stealthy, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
She really likes those drugs, and she really doesn't want to give them up. You could say they're her precious. Okay.
I'm going to move.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep cutting you off early. I don't know why.
It's
okay.
And that's it.
Okay. I mean, we'll say that you have an action. I mean, that's kind of just like you were there. Did you notice it or not? If you want to do an action, dash.
I will dash next to Millie.
Okay. All right. Lilith.
Yes. I'm also gonna dash up to Mealy, but on the other side.
Okay. All right. And Charlotte.
I'll also go up to Melee.
Okay, great.
What now?
And as you all cluster behind this wagon, suddenly you hear, "Now!"
Oh.
in common. You sound like you're all surprised.
We so far for that.
And a number of humans, it appears, jump out from hiding behind the rocks, other obstructions. Most of them appear to be dressed in black, primarily looks like simple leather armor wielding spears. Although in their hands, they all seem to have these bottles that have a rag that's lit with a little bit of fire on the end. And there's one fellow in particular who looks a little bit more fancily dressed. And of course, there's the orc that you didn't quite finish off before. And they all step out very quickly, including the orc. And they all throw these little bottles at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 you up there, excluding Rua. There's 8 of them. Let's have 2 against. Henrietta, roll 2 d20s. Okay. So Ida, Lilith is going to get hit with these 2 what appear to be bottles, and then as they land and they hit Lilith, they explode in a little ball of fire. She's completely covered head to toe in oil, and she's burning. She takes 10 hit points of of fire damage.
Okay.
Ida, you can roll 2 of them against Mealy. Okay. Both of those go sailing past Mealy and strike the wall and the ground behind the party, leaving a bit of fire, a large puddle of fire and oil burning behind you, but no real impact otherwise. And Sophie, you want to roll 2 against Zanice?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
8 and 15.
What's Zanice's armor class?
11.
Okay. So both of those are going to hit Zanice, and that'll be 5 and 5 damage, but obviously take half. So you are also on fire.
Oh,
So I'm just
so
gonna put-
nice.
Yeah, it is quite soothing for you, presumably. And I guess Laura, do you want to roll against Charlotte too?
Sure. 17 and 8.
What's Charlotte's armor class?
Right now it's at 15, but I can make it 20 with shield.
Okay. Well,
Should I do that?
I'm not telling you what to do, but I just want to know what your armor class is.
Okay. I'm gonna use shield. Protect me.
Okay, so one of them is going to sort of bounce off and just land next to you, leaving fire burning on the ground in a pool of oil. But the second one is going to hit you, and that'll be 5 fire damage. All of
I'm
you
not-
who took fire damage are on fire, so you're still burning. Just
Oh
to be
my
clear.
god.
Okay, Ivy.
Can Ivy try to put out the fire somehow? Maybe on the knees? With her wings?
I mean, strictly speaking, how would an owl do that?
Just flap really hard.
I
Psh. Gust
feel
of
like
wind.
that. I feel like that's not necessarily gonna work. I feel like any attempt to actually come in contact with the person who's burning is just going to end up setting the familiars on fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's oil. It's
Don't
not just a
want
fire,
that.
right?
Yeah. Ah, then I guess she's actually gonna stay back.
Okay.
And take the dodge action.
Okay. All right, Mealy.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, I am going to see. Going to move at least. I think I'm going to move over. Ugh, this is hard. Over there. And knowing that.
Oh, sorry. And after these guys threw their flasks, they disappear back behind the walls. Forgot to mention that. Or the stone. I forgot to say it. Yep.
Oh.
If you move farther enough, you can see them. They're not
Yeah.
actually hidden, but you don't have line of sight around the rocks.
Right. Let's see. I wasn't there. If I'm measuring.
Apparently, we can all shoot and then hide again, whether it's avoiding flaming oil or beholder's rays.
Okay. I'm not sure if my blade song is up yet, so I'm going to activate it again.
Okay.
Just to be safe. And I am going then to move up here, and I'm just gonna fire off on the lightning bolt straight ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you'll get 3 of them.
Yeah. 29 again.
There you
Same as
go.
last time. Let's see.
28 is the average.
Yeah.
Okay. So even though he saves, that one is he's gonna be crispy crittered. This one will also be fried, so he'll be on fire. Okay. Nice one.
And Ra is going to follow Ivy, flying not over the fire, but around.
Okay.
Just so his wing doesn't catch fire.
Okay. Lila.
Yeah. If I go here, do I see those at all? Do they just have half cover, or are they just fully hidden?
Where are you going to?
These guys, I guess. I don't think I'll see them.
You just moved up to here, next to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fire. Okay.
Really,
No, well,
yes.
technically back there, you're not supposed to be able to see them at all, and vice versa. So you have to kind of get to where roughly around where Mealy is to be able to see anybody.
Okay.
Unless you want to dash.
Yeah, I guess I'll dash. Yeah, I'll go. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Zanice.
I'm going to move to here. Can I see anyone or not?
Yeah, you can see all of them. Maybe not this guy back here.
Okay. Now I'm going to show them real fire. Like that. Fireball.
Okay. Wow. And all of the fellows scream and collapse in agony, trying to roll around, putting it out.
And that's a real fire.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
The whole cavern smells like burnt flesh.
Do I take any damage from the still being on fire?
Oh yes, right. Yes, you should take 5 points, and then the fire is out.
So 2 points.
Yeah. Actually, Charlotte and Lilith also should have taken 5 points. Oh, they will take 5 points, I should say.
Okay.
Well, you're still on fire. But you're no longer on fire.
Which one is the more well armored black guy with the black armor? Which one of these is the one with the that looked more fancy?
Which one? You mean of the survivors?
Well, you showed us a picture of the one with more kind of better armor
Oh, yeah.
than the others. Yeah.
I believe it's this guy.
Okay, that one.
Oh, but he actually, I made a mistake. He should still be alive, so he's not dead. We'll just say this guy's
Oh,
dead.
there he was. Okay, yeah.
We'll say this guy's dead because he's a minion.
Mm.
So he's wounded but alive.
Mm.
All right. Okay. Well done, Zanice. Way to show off you've got fireball. All right. Did Zanice want to move back or anything, or?
No.
Okay. All right, Lilith.
Yes.
You take 5 points of damage. You're no longer on fire.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm. Always tricky with that spell.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna move
Okay.
there.
Oh, okay. All right. Charlotte, you take 5 points.
And then I'm no longer on fire.
You're no longer on fire.
Phew. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna move up here. And can I see? I have line of sight of these guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I will.
Just not this guy.
Hmm?
Just not this one.
Oh.
But you've got this one.
Okay. I'll magic missile level. No, I feel like it's like a waste of a spell slot. I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
You like crossbows, Mr. Man? We'll take this. Huh. Oh, slay. 11.
Ding. Just sort of glances off the shield and then goes off into the darkness back there and bounces off a wall.
Okay, I'm gonna telekinetically push him instead then. With my bonus action, I mean. Take that. No, he saved.
Okay. No need to cry. Did you roll? Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's have a D20 roll for each of these two guys. Daria, do you want to roll it?
1 or 2?
Well, yeah, you can roll both. One for each of them.
9 and 19.
Okay. So the one in the back decides to be incredibly brave or foolish, runs out and tries to attack Mealy head on. Let's have one attack Laura against Mealy.
19.
Okay, so that's going to be 9 points of damage from a wicked longsword. The second one, though, is going to drop to his knees, the leader, the more charismatic looking one that looks vaguely like a leader. And we'll say, no, I know who you are. I surrender. And he throws down his sword and he gets on his knees. Ivy.
Ivy's just gonna stay there
Okay. Mealy.
and cheer us on.
I am going to look at the guy in front of me and I'm just gonna say, do you really want to do this? Your leader just surrendered.
Your leader, what?
Just surrendered.
Oh, right. Sure. Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll for him. You can roll with disadvantage, I guess, because he's trying to save.
13.
13 and 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. Actually, you know what? Why don't you roll for yourself? Roll intimidation, I suppose.
Okay. I'm
That's
really
kind
good at that.
You always intimidate
Oh,
me.
well,
There you go.
16. Yeah.
Yeah.
Worked this time.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you. You sense the struggle internally, and then he looks at you. He looks back over his shoulder at his, rather less brave leader, and realizes, and then it looks around at all the dead corpses, including the ones that were either fireballed or lightning bolted, and then he just sort of shrugs his shoulders and throws down his weapon, and also gets on his knees and puts his hands up like the squad leader. And that is the end of the fight. Maybe. Does Rue want to do anything?
No, he's just gonna stay back there.
Okay. Does Byleth want to do anything? You've got 2 surrendered prisoners, presumably.
She's just gonna come up and say, I just can't do anything. I wasn't even there for the fight. And then she's gonna go and hug Zinni.
Still very specific.
She's just the nearest person.
Okay. Byleth.
That's it.
All right. No more. Okay. Zanice.
Just don't do drugs and you will help. And I will try to move a little bit closer and ask the leader, so how did you hear of us? And if you heard about us, why did you attack us?
He'll look at you and he'll say, well, I didn't know it was you, did I, initially? All we heard was the commotion in the back. It's not the first time somebody's tried to hijack a shipment. But I recognize most of you. We were part of Lord Vydar's contingent in Neverwinter. Lilith.
Yes. I'm gonna ask the leader, what are you doing here?
Well, you've obviously interrupted a perfectly legal transaction between 2 willing parties. You've murdered my men and those of the other group in cold blood. Take what you want. Just spare me and my man over there. Charlotte?
Wait, what did you say? Kill me and spare my men? Or was it the other way around?
Is that like an attempt at intimidation, or?
No, I'm asking. Did he? Did he say? Did he say kill me and spare my men, or spare me and kill my men? I missed it.
What did I say? I'm so sleepy. I'm like passing out. I'm not really sure what I actually said.
Spare him and his men.
That's what I thought I
Spare
said.
both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I heard Never mind.
Sophie gaslighting me now in my weekend states.
Kill them all. No. Goodness. I don't know. I'm just gonna let the charismatic one do the talking. I'm gonna stand up next to her and pose.
In your burnt dress.
My burnt singed dress. Yes.
All right. Well, they're still kneeling. Their hands are still in the air. The weapons are in front of them. Since when do you care what people do when they're transacting commerce in the Underdark? Who do you work for? On second thought, I don't need to know. Everything you want's in the back of the wagon. Anybody want to respond? Ask any follow-up questions?
Well, to be honest, we couldn't care less what you dealing down here. We were just trying to get by, and the orcs attacked us, and we defended ourselves.
Okay. Presumably Ivy doesn't have anything to add to the conversation.
no.
Just points like points some
Here,
accusing
here.
wing feathers at
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Hoo, 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 hoo.
She has her opinions.
Anybody get the cadence of that hooting? All right, you probably didn't pick it up. Mealy.
Yeah, like I said, we were just trying to. Well, first we were just wondering what was going on here, and then the orcs just came up to us and started pushing and trying to force us to leave, and we didn't get a say. And we were afraid because we don't have very well good experiences with orcs. So,
Oh, that's a bit racist right there.
well, we don't. Last time we met orcs, they attacked us with a white dragon. So we defended ourselves, and then all hell broke loose, and we might have gone a bit overboard, but
Might have gone a bit over.
kind of used to fighting for our lives. So I guess
None
we
of you
just
died. They're
got
all
into.
dead.
Well, we
Some of
just
you
got
even had
into old
time to take some
habits.
drugs.
Yeah.
Celebrated
Usually
by
things
doing
just
some
attack
drugs.
us for no reason, and we just defend ourselves.
You really don't know what's happening here.
Well, we have our suspicions, but well, I couldn't care less at least. If you want to sell drugs, I don't care. I'm here
So,
to kill demons.
so since we're not in combat and these guys have obviously surrendered, you don't plan to execute them, it sounds like. I'm going to let this go out of
Not yet.
turn order, and then you guys can just have your regular conversation. So what does that mean? We're free to go? I mean, we can just forget it ever happened. These things happen. It's the cost of doing business.
I mean, where do you want to go after? Also to Menzoberranzan?
He looks at you, and he's got a full face mask, so you can't really tell what his expression is. But the body language is very stiff all of a sudden. I'm not really sure I'm supposed to divulge where our next stop is. If it isn't of any matter to you, then what difference does it make?
I was just curious. And we still, I mean, we could kill you if we wanted to, but sure, don't tell us.
Okay. Yes. We're supposed to go to Menzoberranzan. There's a lot of demand for our products. And the Zhentarim are trying to establish more extensive trade networks in the Underdark. The Underdark provides many useful things, as well as being a lucrative market for the things that we bring from the surface.
I have a question for you. What happened to Lord Vydar after he fled with his tail between his legs after we defeated him?
Lord Vydar. Well, you drove him from the castle. I saw it with my own eyes. He turned into some sort of flying creature and took off. You shot him down, and we didn't see him again.
I guess you don't know what happened to him.
Oh,
He didn't go back to the Zhentarim.
Well, it's more a question of we didn't go back to the Zhentarim.
Mm.
To be honest, we're kind of freelancing at this stage. A number of us survived. We already had these shipments. They were supposed to be brought into Neverwinter, but because of your interference, they never made it past the front gates. So, as the rest of us who survived fled the city after your mercenaries, I guess, took over, we met up with them, and being the highest ranking officer left amongst my group,
I commandeered the wagons and supplies, and it just turned out to have a fairly substantial street value and some rather rare and sought after items. I wasn't stealing from the Zhentarim. I want to be clear about that. People don't tend to steal from the Zhentarim and live very long to spend the money. But I thought since, well, the market for these goods was no longer available, and a very good mate of mine who was in charge of one of the trading outposts down here had told me it was a terrific opportunity. I thought I might be able to redeem myself and some of my men if we brought it down here, sold it on our own, and then brought the profits back to headquarters. Now, I'll be honest with you, Lord Vydar is a little bit of a. He's not really a Zhentarim in the strictest sense. I mean, he is. Don't get me wrong. He's a great leader and he's done some tremendous things for the organization. But 3 years ago, nobody ever heard of him. He just showed up one day. I've been in the Zhentarim for 20 years. And most of the people who rose up the ranks, they've been there for decades. Bled, some lost limbs. He just arrived, suddenly took over a large battalion, and the next thing you know, within just a couple of years, he's running a quarter of all the forces on Sword Coast. Nobody knows where he came from. Nobody knows who he really answers to. I mean, the man's some sort of wizard or something. He uses magic like nobody else. Most of us are just grunts, other than our little magical battalion, but we keep them under control. And he's always speaking in some weird language that nobody's ever heard of. I mean, I've been all over Faerun. I've never once heard of a language that sounds like that. He thinks nobody notices, but see, old Okran.
And he points at his temple with his finger.
Old Okran's been around a few years. He listens carefully.
When he talks in this language, are you talking to someone or himself or praying or sending
No,
a
it's not
message or
it's not the praying. It's definitely not praying. I mean, I don't know what he does when he goes into that little weird magical bubble of his, but I don't know. You're magic people. You tell me. He could be having a conversation with himself for all I know.
does this sound like he's talking in 25 words or less before he stops up for a while?
I'll be
And then
honest with you. I don't even know what a word is in this language he uses.
okay.
Sometimes they're short, sometimes they're lengthy. It doesn't look like he's casting a spell, though.
No, but he would be on the receiving end of one.
Well, you're the magical people. I don't know much about it. I just stick my sword in the general direction of the enemy. Look, would you mind if I stand up? My knees are killing me.
Go ahead.
And he
No,
slowly
thanks.
rises up.
No, I promise.
And he slowly rises up, and you can tell from the way he stands up, either he's a very good actor or he genuinely has trouble standing up. He dusts off his knees, straightens his back, removes part of his face mask so that you can see the lower half of his face, and he wipes some blood away from his mouth.
Look, you guys are very tough. If you ever want to make some real money, the Zhentarim could use you, especially since we lost all those tieflings.
No, thank you.
All right, suit yourself. Look, that wagon is worth a small fortune. If you help me get to Menzoberranzan, I'll split it with you. And if you get a message to my bosses telling them that I'm going there to deliver this, I'll even give you 3/4 of it. Just let me keep some of it. And then you can say the rest of it was lost. It's not for me. I've just got to give it back to somebody important so I don't get my head chopped off.
Well, we can always follow you to Menzoberranzan. But getting a message to your boss might be more difficult because we don't know him.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just thought, well, with all your abilities, maybe you have some. And then he starts like weaving his fingers like he's imitating making some spell, but it's so clumsy and obviously not magical that it almost looks a bit absurd with all the armor he's got on his hands. I don't suppose the caravan's still back there.
Well, we kind of just killed the orcs.
That's true.
Yeah, we didn't touch the civilians, the traders, or the guys playing houses and humans.
What?
The lizard people, they were playing a game called Houses and Humans or something.
I don't know. We're not part of this caravan. We came and had a rendezvous with the orcs. The orcs are the
Mm.
ones buying it from us.
Right.
The leader of their group was part of that caravan, and he was introduced to me through my buddy. It was some sort of, I don't know what messaging system. I think it was paper birds or something, and they got in touch. They always buy this stuff from us, but usually at a much higher markup because by the time it gets down here, it's passed through several different sets of hands.
Mm.
But since we were bringing the wholesale price, they were very keen to meet us. Now, usually I'm not one for big civilian caravans, but apparently the reason why the orcs are traveling with them is it's a good disguise to get past some of the other groups that might be down here. And yeah, there's always monsters and things that are unintelligent and dangerous risks and just nature. But
True.
a lot of the different civilizations respect trade. And trading caravans are often left alone, or at least they're not attacked, maybe just taxed. So one good way to get to Menzoberranzan relatively safely is to travel with the group that's already sanctioned. I was going to negotiate with these guys, and he points at the dead orcs, that I would give them part of my, well, I think you've already figured out what it is they're interested in. I was giving them part of my shipment of that, but I've got other goods, and I'd still keep some of it, and we'd be able to sell the rest of it in Menzoberranzan or trade it for something else like drow silks, or
Oh,
there are a lot of things that the drow make that we can't make on the surface.
well, it sounds like we're heading in the same way, so I guess we should all just join the caravan and be traders.
Huh. When you put it that way, it almost sounds kind of comical.
I don't know if it would work like that, but I still have a paper bat, and maybe we can contact your boss this way.
Paper bat? Is that like a paper bird?
Yeah, it's like um a variant of a paper bird, just for the Underdark.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm not really the magical person. I've just seen my commanding officer would sometimes use a paper bird for messages that were deemed a bit sensitive and or time sensitive.
hmm Yeah, maybe we
Now,
can send one.
that would be great. Right. Well, looks like we've got an alliance of sorts. And he tentatively reaches out his right hand in an offer of a handshake,
I'm gonna step forward and shake his hand.
and he shakes it firmly, pumps it 3 times, and then lets go. And then he points at the other surviving Zhentarim, and he says to you, "Do you mind if I tell him to get up?" And
Oh no, as long as he doesn't attack us.
oh no, I think you've convinced us that this is a much more profitable option. Corporals, go strip the bodies, see what's in the orc wagon. I mean, we know they're supposed to bring us some things to trade anyway. See about maybe trying to recruit some of the other stragglers in the main caravan, see if anybody wants to join us temporarily as some hired muscle or at least laborers.
I should
Yeah.
probably clean up a bit too before the main caravan comes through,
Yeah.
so it doesn't freak them out.
I don't think they're going to be too surprised.
Oh, true.
Underdark's a pretty unforgiving place.
Do you perhaps have a name?
Oh,
Me?
Yeah, you.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Okran. Lieutenant Okran. And that's Corporal Stewie.
Pleasure.
I wish I could say the same, but I guess I'm
Uh,
being a bit ungrateful. Thank you for sparing our lives. And he says it in a gruff way, but you sense that he's genuine about it.
we will think harder about talking next time.
That's understandable. Orcs are a bit hot-blooded, and I mean, we didn't know what you were here for. We didn't know who you were. We only knew you'd killed all of them in order to get to us. We could hear that everything had died down. We were just defending ourselves.
Yeah. Well, so were we.
Agree to disagree. But hey, what's done is done. There's going to be enough money for me to send some to the guys' widows, and
Yeah. Do you kind of know a lot of people in Zhentarim? Because well, I found a letter that a previous member of this group had collected, and it was to, let's see, Delia, and I think it's from one of your group. I think she was his wife or something.
So the person and the soldier's name is Delia?
No, the wife of the soldier was named Delia.
Oh.
I haven't read the letter, but it's after reading the journal of our former member, it said that she found it on a dead cemetery.
I mean, there's a lot of Zhentrim, and some of them have wives or women or men, you know.
I feel that maybe it's best that you have it because you know probably someone who knows this guy and his wife, so that
Okay.
she can get the
Sure.
letter sometime, because I don't think we have the time to track her down, and I'm just gonna give him the letter.
Okay. And then he opens the letter.
Mhm.
So you haven't opened it yet.
Well, we did, but I can't find where I wrote down what it said. Yeah, it was from Fred.
Dear Delia, if you receive this, it means I've passed on to join Kelemvor. I should have listened to and retired. Heh. Yeah, I've had that conversation. I'm sorry. Quartermaster has my back pay and bonus pay for dying on the field. Speak to Morgan. Morgan the quartermaster. Love, Freddy. Well, I don't know Freddy. That's not a surprise. There's probably loads, or I should say, there's probably more than one Freddy. Morgan the quartermaster sounds familiar. Was this up north?
Yeah, it was. I think she found it near Neverwinter, I think.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I think I might know this Morgan, the quartermaster, in which case the quartermaster will almost certainly have this guy's name on his payroll.
There you go.
You
Then
know,
I
there
trust you to deliver to the quartermaster, so that Delia can get his back pay.
And he kind of looks down at the note again, and then he looks at you, and he takes the top half of his mask off and just sort of wipes his eye a little bit.
You know, it's not very often that you find mercy amongst your enemies. I assume you're the ones who finished off Freddy?
Well, I wasn't there yet. But
Okay. But you've been carrying this note around even though you killed him?
no,
now you-
like I
didn't-
said,
we didn't
it
kill
was.
him. He was
You did?
already dying when we saw him. I think it was from an orc attack or something
Uh-huh.
in the mountain passage when we
Right.
left the Underdark the first time.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. Whole company was wiped out. No survivors, just disappeared. Nobody ever found any bodies.
See now why we don't trust orcs?
Yeah. I mean, we've been hired to kill as many orcs as we've been hired to team up with. All right, look. Whatever I said and whatever I thought about you people, the fact that you're carrying this around and trying to help this poor woman, you're all right in my book. There's very little solace for a soldier, especially a mercenary, except taking care of his people. And if you can do that, or you're willing to help do that for a complete stranger to whom you owe nothing, well, I know loads of people who fought side by side and they wouldn't do this to help them out. So, sure. I mean, obviously I'll take care of it, but. And then he kind of looks at Corporal Stewie, nods. Corporal Stewie nods as well. Stewie's my grandson. Trying to follow in the family tradition.
Must be proud.
Not really. Stewie fucks up sometimes. That's why he works for me. The only way I can keep an eye on him, make sure he stays out of trouble. It was just dumb luck that you didn't kill him.
Mm-hmm.
But let me just ask you a quick question, and you don't need to answer. Why do you want to go to Menzoberranzan? You got 2 elves, you got a human. You don't look like you belong in Menzoberranzan, if you pardon the observation.
Well, we have a mission, and I have a score to settle.
Okay, I understand that. I'll tell you one more thing. Lord Vydar, I saw him. After he fled, I did see him, very briefly.
Mm.
I saw him fly up to a giant city, floating in the sky, like a big piece of rock with a city on top, just flying across the sky slowly. I couldn't believe it, but I couldn't miss it either. His armor, black with gold trim, that ridiculously long red cape of his. I don't know what that means. And I didn't see him up close. I mean, it's possible it just was somebody who looks like him. But I mean, I served with him for the better part of a year. I'd swear it was him.
Most likely was.
I don't know what that means, and that's all I know about it, I swear.
Yeah. Well, we saw the floating city too.
Pretty hard to miss.
Yeah. And we got some word that it was attacking stuff.
Huh. Well, that makes about as much sense as anything. Look, if you're going to Menzoberranzan, can I just ask one quick question on top of that?
Mhm.
Are we going to get killed when we walk in the gates? I don't care for myself, but if you don't mind, let my grandson go.
Well, we are not going to do anything when we arrive.
All right.
Yeah, we're not gonna start a war, just us with the whole Menzoberranzan.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not exactly a smart idea just to waltz in there and start casting spells without being invited.
We're not gonna do that.
Okay. Fine.
Hopefully not. And I'm just gonna look at the rest of my party. We're not, right? We're gonna have
Really?
another plan, I hope.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we get there.
planning on attacking straight on.
Okay. Thank you.
But that's just me. I don't know about the rest.
No.
No, I agree.
But I wouldn't linger in Menzoberranzan for too long.
Oh, no, no. There's a very good chance if we did, if we survived it, we'd end up being enslaved. So, and as much as my grandson might have some lusty ideas of being taken prisoner by some horny drow women, trust me, it's nowhere near as fun as it might sound.
That I'll believe.
Not that I would know, but all right. So we're gonna need some guys or girls. Stewie, you go talk to the people in the caravan, see if they want to make some money. We'll lock down this other wagon over here that the orcs brought. It ought to have some cash and some tradable goods. We'll you didn't kill the Rotha that were dragging the wagons, did you?
No, didn't
Okay.
kill any Rosa.
We'll link up the two wagons. We'll form our own little caravan, and then we'll join the main body as they come through. We'll stay somewhere in the middle, and give us a. You know what? Actually, since they already know you and they haven't seen us, why don't you go back there and tell them to wait about a day? And maybe if you can give us a hand, Stewie and I'll strip the bodies, especially our guys. We'll toss the bodies in the ravine. Once they're dead, most of them don't care, but we'll keep the armor hidden so that nobody knows it's us. And we'll switch into some civilian clothes so we'll look a little bit more like just regular traders. And as for the orcs, we'll take whatever is useful, leave the bodies on the side respectfully. And once we link up the wagons, I mean, who's going to ask any questions with you people walking around?
Sounds good.
Fair enough. Okay, that's a deal. All right, Stewie, don't forget to get the purses. Sure, Paps. I see that some of you have some. Sorry about those dresses. That one looks really nice, lady.
Thank you. It was silk. Now it's burnt.
You know, if you know how to make stuff, we actually have some silk from the surface.
Hmm.
I can't sew for my life other than, wounds. But if you want, you can have some and see if you can make something else, or it's up to you. Just try to extend an olive branch there.
Thank you. I'll take it. Perhaps I'll offer it to one of the traders at Menzoberranzan and have them make me something.
Or you could even ask if somebody in the caravan might be able to do it. Probably not real fancy like yours, but good
Oh,
material
well,
will
that's
still make it look
different then.
nice. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get to changing and getting stuff cleared up, and we'll sort it all out. Probably should put those fires out before something sets the wagons on fire. Yeah, I'll think about what message to write to our superiors, and let's I'll let you know after we get everything sorted out here. Wow, you really did a number in those guys, as he says when he's looking back. Hmm.
Sorry.
Hey, it was a straight up fair fight, as far as I know. So, and even if it wasn't, them's the breaks. The only other thing I was going to say is, have you noticed anything weird? We've been getting tailed the last few weeks.
Weird?
Yeah, I mean,
What
we can't
sense?
we're not locals, so we don't know for sure, but we're pretty sure somebody's been following us.
Well, we did have. Well, we felt like we were also being followed, but we kind of confronted them, and then the lizard people kind of.
No,
Okay.
it wasn't some people playing a game, that's for sure. These people they are stealthy. I mean, we're not experts at the Underdark, but we're most of us have a lot of experience. I had 3 sergeants and a bunch of corporals. We've been around. We didn't see any signs, except occasionally we'd see something out of the corner of our eye. They were always there.
Well, we know that the Durgar can be very stealthy, and also the deep gnomes might be some of those. But I don't know.
I
I haven't
guess.
seen anything specific.
Well, I guess I should just warn you in case whoever it is who's following us suddenly thinks maybe they don't respect the rules of the caravan.
Would be an alert.
I mean, on the one hand, if they hadn't attacked us already, they probably won't attack you, since if they see any of what happened today, they're not going to be stupid enough to attack. On the other hand, we look like a bigger prize if we've got 2 big wagons laden with all kinds of good stuff. Okay. If you want to
Why?
join us for dinner, we can make some stew as well. Got some real meat from the surface, salted pork, potatoes.
Ooh.
Well, I am feeling rather peckish.
All right.
While this conversation has been going, could I have like been doing a prayer of healing?
Sure.
I don't think Sinise looked that damaged, so I would like to heal the 2 soldiers and the rest of the party, including myself.
Okay, well, Stewie is actually untouched.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, but Okran is very, very seriously injured.
Okay, yeah. Then I would heal Sinise.
Okay. Oh, thank you. That's handy. Okay, well, I guess this could have been a lot worse for us, so thank you very much. And he also folds up the letter that you gave him from Freddie, and I'll put this away safely. What are your names again?
Oh, I'm Mealy.
Lilith.
I'm Zenise.
And Ballot.
Lady Charlotte Seahauler, I curtsy.
Your ladyship. And he sort of like bows very awkwardly. Well, thanks again, I suppose. See you guys at chow time.
Yep. Oh, that went well.
Better than expected.
Yeah. Gonna start kind of head back, and I guess while I'm standing up here, I can see the bones, the ancient bones. It's kind of down, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go check that out sometime later?
Sure. But now, Byleth,
Sure.
we are going to have a talk.
Yeah, you have to do the parents talk with Byleth and drugs.
Mhm.
An intervention.
Yeah.
No escaping it.
Everybody takes out like a little piece of paper.
Sit
Last
down,
week,
make yourself
you were so
comfortable.
high that you didn't recognize me when I walked in through the door, and you accidentally sat on my pet cat and crushed it. It hurt my feelings, and you pretended like the cat was already dead. I was very angry with you. You need to get help.
That never happened.
Right, no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Violet's drug intervention. Gonna put that in the notes.
I'll never be the same.
Yeah, Violet starts getting like withdrawal symptoms. She's like got a little tick, like she keeps like one eye keeps winking while the other one, the other side of her face jerks. She's constantly scratching her left arm with her right hand,
Looking in a backpack once in a while.
looking in the backpack in the same spot over and over again, trying to like looking for that little pouch. Wait till she
Next
finds out there's
time.
like barrels of this stuff in the back of the Zhentarim wagon.
Yeah. Byleth, next time I see you doing drugs, I will set you on fire. And I know you won't die.
You wouldn't do that.
Try me.
Okay, I think you would do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cleanse.
I'll try not to.
Try not to.
Don't
Spoken
try,
like a-
just don't do it.
Okay, cities.
Well, I suppose that's a kind of an upbeat message to end the session on.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Or else Denise will come and set you on fire.
Yeah.
Put that on the next t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. As always, a lovely, lovely time, and I had loads of fun.
Yeah,
And,
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys next week.
See you next
Alright.
week.
Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
next week.
See you next
Hey.
week,
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.